Oh. What's it look like to you?
It's lifting.
What does this mean?
How will this affect your legacy?
It lives. Woohoo! I did a thing! Well, would you just look at that? Just look at that. I tell you what, if he doesn't take this thing home today, this thing's gonna get a transmission, buddy. Hello, welcome back to another I don't know what I'm doing garage. Today is a sad, sad day because we're getting rid of the BLAZER. Hopefully. We don't know if he's actually gonna buy it. He might see this thing in person and realize that this is a grand mistake, just like what I did. My grand mistake, my first big boy purchase when I was, I don't know, 18. I think I was 18. My first car that I ever bought with my own money. Got me to my girlfriend's house every other night. Did its job. Got me where I needed to go. Had a lot of funny times in this freaking car. I remember the first time I brought it home and I showed it to Allison. I was so proud of it. I loved it so much. And she goes, "You look like a Mexican drug dealer." And I said, "What do you mean?" Everybody was making fun of me. It was terrible. But they were probably right. It was a bad purchase, but it got me where I needed to go. But yeah, it might be going today. No knocks, no pings. That's a good sign. Let's go make sure it still has oil pressure. So these people are on their way to come buy this thing. Hopefully they take it away. But yeah, still have oil pressure. We're not overheating, so that's good. The battery in my green truck that I drive every day now had some iffy Japanese Korean battery. So I think what I'm gonna do is if they buy this thing, they can have my old battery that goes in the BLAZER now, and I'm gonna take the money from the BLAZER and I'm gonna buy myself a new battery for my nice truck so we can kind of make some upgrades. But something tells me they're gonna see this thing and maybe they won't buy it. They want to LS swap it. They got a little YouTube channel. Maybe they'll, that's really what it needs. It needs a freaking, the engine runs fine, it just needs a transmission, but like if you're trying to make it anything cool, like you might as well LS swap it and do the whole deal. But I don't know. It was a nice daily. It really was. It got me where I needed to go. That's all I could have asked of it. If I would have taken better care of it, I'd still be driving it, but I didn't take good care of it. I can't believe it.
What'd you hook it to, Ricky? There's a hole in the frame right there. It's like a factory hole, not like a junk hole.
So it would appear these guys have the same problem I do. They love projects, so this is a perfect deal. So you guys have a YouTube channel, I hear, huh?
Yes, sir. 23 Degree Nation.
23 Degree Nation, baby. So sounds like they're gonna LS swap this thing and turn it into a little street car. We'll see. Sounds pretty exciting. Well, it's gone. It's like a chalk outline for a dead body, but for a dead BLAZER. Well, the man gave me the money, and then down the road it went. So again, I'll leave a link for you guys, but these guys had a YouTube channel, 23 Degree Nation. There a while back, they had that red big bumper Nova. I think it was a big bumper Nova. They had that red Nova. They raced my dad in the Malibu. Same guys. They love projects, which is great because I gave them a project. Literally, we pulled it on the trailer, and I went to press the brakes down, and brake line gave out right then and there. So that was like the last FU to me. Like right when I thought that I was gonna miss it, and I was like, piece of crap. But it's gone. I'm happy. Allison's gonna be happy. We have a new parking spot, and now that I've gotten rid of 2 trucks this week, because I got rid of my red S10, I sold it to my uncle. So now I'm down to 1 project. And my daily, if you consider that a project, because, well, it needs some work. I think that means I've opened up a slot for a new project. Just gotta save up a little more money. But I think I have an idea of what my next project's gonna be. But we gotta finish this one first. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I guess I'll pick this back up later when we start working on my truck. Once here lied a dead Blazer. Its outline will be here forever. Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's been about a week since I sold the Blazer, or since I last was filming, but we got rid of the Blazer. It's going to a good home though. I'll leave a link. I think I already said it, but 23 Degree Nation is the YouTube channel of the guys that bought it. They're gonna take real good care of it, I'm sure. I think they said they already have a LS and a I think a Glide or a Turbo 400 set up for it, like ready to go. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. I know a lot of people wanted to see me do something with it, but I have too many projects, so which is my segue into tonight, what we have planned. So we're gonna start stripping some interior. The carpet in this thing's pretty rough. I could probably clean it up and get some of these stains out, but I might just go ahead and order a new carpet kit. I don't think that's that expensive. And then I'm also gonna have to part ways with the 4060 bench seat. As much as I love it and I love bench seats, I think I wanna go with some nice bucket seats, whether it be some like BLAZER seats, or maybe I could possibly use the seats out of my S10. They were blue, but I might put those back in my S10, so I don't know. So I want to do some bucket seats, maybe some Sparkos or some BLAZER S10 seats. Well, mainly for safety, just because I think a bucket seat is a little more secure, to make it a little safer, so it's not just a bench seat where I'm flopping around and a seat belt. And another thing is that these 60/40 seats are pretty heavy, and I'm trying to cut the weight down on this thing. I think some lightweight Sparkos would be comfortable, and we'd shed some weight, and it would be safer. We're gonna get rid of that, and I might either keep it just in case if I go back to wanting it, I don't know, or I might sell it and turn that money, because they are nice seats. I mean, no tears, no stains. There's some really nice seats, so I love them, but not for something that's gonna be fast. So we're gonna tear the interior out of here, just the seat and the carpet, and then we're gonna start doing these cab mount bushings. So I already kind of watched some videos and tried to get a grasp of how the best way to do these are. But we've got our energy suspension, brand new bushings. I literally just, we're this far. I don't know really how bad the old bushings are. I mean, the truck has 190,000 miles. I'm sure they're sagging a little bit. I want everything to be fresh, brand new, almost like a completely restored truck. And yeah, so we're gonna do these. My Uncle Bucko told me that the smart way to do this is or the right way to do this is to tear up the carpet back here, and there's an access panel to get to the top of the cab mount. That way we're not breaking bolts off into the actual mount, I guess. Some of these older rusty trucks, people have run into problems with that. I'm gonna do it the right way and the safe way. I don't wanna be trying to excavate broken bolts or nothing like that. So maybe shoot some PB Blaster down in there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting into. We'll figure it out. Again, I'm learning everything. We're just gonna dive in. I don't think I ever fully cleaned this truck out after I bought it. I don't know if you guys remember, but it wasn't drivable. Well, it kind of was. It didn't, the 700R4 left the chat, and it was missing, I think it only had first and second gear, so I didn't drive it much when I bought it. So I don't know what we're gonna find in here. It could be interesting. I'm sure there's all kinds of trash and junk. I cleaned a lot of it out, but I'm sure we'll find some cool stuff. Like, what's this? Oh, it's like one of them It's like for when you're broke down. It's a light, hazard light, something like that. I don't know what this is. Oh, well, must only be 2 other bolts on the other side. It's really a nice freaking truck, man. I think I did a good job. It's just got a little rusty is all. Somebody took care of this thing, you know? Somebody took good care of this truck. It's just one of them northern trucks, you know? It just gets rusty. And there's 4. It'd be interesting to see I've heard people say these seats are heavy, but I just wonder, you know, wonder how bad they actually are. I need my muscles. I don't got my muscles with me. I need Allison. There we go. Look at that. 1040. Somebody knew what they were doing, man. 1040. No 5W30. We got some engine restore and lubricant. Man. See, whoever owned this thing took good care, but I knew it. 1040. Not no 5W30. Uncle Bucko approved. Oh, that's funny. We carry, us Chevy people. Oh, what's this? Oh, an oil filter. Would you look at that? Brand new oil filter. Oh, how fun. See, somebody took care of this thing, I'm telling you. They didn't do very good on the transmission fluid, though. They were very concerned about the 305, but they kind of forgot to probably change fluid in the transmission. Got a Starbucks cup. You never know when, you know, your Chevy, you're just daily driving it and you gotta top off the fluids every morning before you go to work. I need muscles. I need my muscles.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
My muscles have arrived.
Yes.
Alright, so go over on the other side. Well, no, you go to the side. Seatbelt or something.
Oh, yeah, it would be the seatbelts. Over here and help me.
Oh! Alright, sit down. Okay, yeah, they're kind of heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be some weight out of the truck.
Man, you know, I was just thinking.
What were you thinking? I was kind of thinking to myself earlier, you could have made this into a really nice daily.
Oh, I know, but it's okay, because now it's still gonna be my daily, my summer daily.
Yeah, just, you know.
I said I was gonna sell them, or sell it, but I think I'm gonna keep it just in case.
Oh, I would keep it, and someday you can turn it back into just a nice daily. Like, it doesn't have to be.
Turn back into, what do you think this is?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know.
A jack? Okay, so what's your opinion? Do you think this carpet is savable, or should I buy a new carpet? That side's really bad over there. What do you think?
I think the carpet is definitely salvageable unless you want to just tear it all out. But it actually doesn't look too bad. Pull up your pants.
What is this contraption? Where's the other half of this?
Maybe this isn't the best angle to be shooting ourselves at. Here we go. This is the more appropriate angle.
This was already broken. It's giving me false confidence.
Oh.
Factory duct tape. It's factory. Oh wow, that's really peeling away. Such a pretty blue.
It's alright, you have tons of cans of that blue, right? Oh wait, that's the duct tape is blue.
No,
or is that the
that's
paint? Oh, I was about to say, wow, they really went all out.
Okay, so how do you get this up? See? There's no rust.
That's not where your feet
Well,
go though.
we don't need to look at the rest. See, this side don't even... Oh, I see what's going on here. Yep. There's the gooey stuff I was looking for. It was just all covered in paint. That's the ticket. Now this dude should come out.
There you go. Work.
Aha! So now what do I do? What was the point of this? These are literally rust-free. There's literally no... Uncle Bucko goes, these are gonna break off inside your cab mount and you're gonna lose them forever. What is he even talking about? I guarantee you, I put this guy on the cab mount down there. Right off. So first things first, I need to figure out a way to jack up the cab. I need a wood block. You see what I got in the wood stock.
You guys see how he just walks around so aimlessly sometimes?
This will do, but it's way too long. This is one of those, it's a little rusty on this side, and it's one of those, 15 will fit on it with a hammer, so it's probably a 15. Because it swells when it gets rusty and it feels bigger than what it is. Probably 15, I just need to hammer it on. Hammer time.
My question is,
What's your
so you knew you were probably gonna have to hammer it on. Why did you lay on the ground?
I didn't
Why didn't
know.
you just go
I
grab the
didn't know.
hammer?
I didn't know. I didn't think that far. I'm probably gonna need this.
Dude, you probably get a killer workout in here just walking around.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Oh, hey.
What? Well, that. What does this mean? What does this mean? How will this affect my legacy? What is going on? I don't know what that means. Why was it so loose? So, I gotta do the other one now, the front one. And then we should be able to lift the cab. Yep. Okay. What do you say?
Oh my gosh.
Did you see that?
I did.
I think we got problems. Oh, yeah. Hoodie's coming off. So what we have here is, I don't know what was holding the cab down.
Rust.
Just a little confused.
Rust.
I like, am I missing something or? hope other people think we're funny.
I feel bad because about 70% of this video consists of you walking in circles around the shop.
What does this mean?
How will this affect your legacy?
What would LeBron do? She's solid. Bushings were mint. I hope you can buy these.
Yeah, you can. Because we snapped off all of them on the Dakota.
Really?
Yeah.
I really wish I would have paid more attention back then when we were working on your Dakota. Because a lot of things that we did is stuff I need to do on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it feels like 10 years ago.
For me, I was paying attention the first time, but there was a lot of frustration. Because I was just starting to learn about tools and I didn't know what anything was.
This freaking tire out of here. You can live right here. How's that sound? Okay, that one's loose. So, the knee doesn't really knee anymore. So, the video I watched on YouTube was a California truck. He he loosened all of his, took out his two driver's sides, lifted up the cab on the that's half, and then I'm just gonna do it. What's it look like to you?
It's lifting.
Oh, we're off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The guy with the California truck, his video didn't look like this. We're gonna need what we call a trip to Mark's. Well, I think this part's still good. So let me just show you.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
I don't know, it looks pretty mint to me.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Good thing I didn't get the red ones. Because they show dirt really bad, and well, time to go on the internet and find whatever piece this is, get 4 of those, and then the other piece, and made 4 of those, and then buy a whole new truck. Like,
should have bought a California truck.
I'm just replacing the whole truck. What even is this?
Well,
what is this? Do I need that? Is that important?
I would assume so.
Oh no. Oh no.
What do you know?
Look at that. That's not supposed to be like that. Do you see how it's all rusted out?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not good. I'm gonna say that's what these are been there for. See what I mean?
Oh. Do you want me to go get you a Band-Aid? Do you have your tetanus shot?
That's gonna hurt. Alright, I need medical attention.
Let me see. Okay. Oh no. Oh, your nail. Oh. Let's see. You're all fixed up.
So, well, I'm gonna go on the internet and figure out where I can get all the parts that I now realize I need. I texted Uncle Bucko. Pretty sure this is not factory. Pretty sure this is somebody else's doing. So somebody's already done this. This was somebody else's project at one time. Now it's mine. Well, I think there's nothing more I can do until I get me some of these, some of them, and I have these.
Some of those.
Definitely gonna need some of these. These are bad, and we'll be in there. But I was just gonna slip them rubber bushings out and put some new ones in. We're just gonna. And that's that. And on that terrible disappointment,
we'll see you next week.
well. Epic. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and cut this video short. There's nothing much more I can do as far as, you know, what I'm stuck on here until I get parts in. I called Mark this morning, and he's going to have me all the stuff I need, all the hardware to do the body mounts by Friday. So get that stuff in and do everything the right way. And then Uncle Bucko is going to help me with this whole plate situation. This is what, so somebody's been through this before on this truck, and they did this doohickey right here, whatever you want to call that. That's not the proper way to do it, I don't think, for it to just be laying in there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be welded in, and there's better ways to do it. But I'll let either Uncle Bucko or Rob help me with that. And sounds like I'm probably gonna have to get my welder set up sooner than later. I had a couple change of hearts as I was working on the interior. I think I'm gonna try and salvage the carpet. I don't think it's too bad, you know. I really don't think it's that bad, other than there's some stains and, you know, where the seat brackets were, that kind of thing. Not really a huge deal. I'm gonna vacuum it out. I'm gonna get some kind of stain remover and work it into the carpet real good, and I think we can get rid of some of the stains over there. But the carpet's really not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it because brand new carpet is like $200, and that's just $200 I could save by just putting in a, you know, just putting some work into that carpet, and I'm sure I can clean it up. And then the seats, I'm just gonna keep them because I can't decide what I want to do. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely not gonna sell them. I want to keep them. They're really nice, and I'm sure you know, someday I'll either put it back in the truck, possibly, maybe, I don't know, or I'm sure I'll have another OBS someday that needs seats, so I'll keep them. Also, the update with the Dart. We got the oil leak fixed. Thankfully, it was not the intake. It was literally just a loose fitting. And Jeff came over and was like, "You morons," and tightened it up. So that was an easy fix. Dart's not leaking anymore. So Friday, I'm gonna go pick up the stuff to do the body mounts. We'll go ahead and we'll finish that whole project up. And then Sunday, we're gonna go film at Jeff's. We're gonna bring the Dart over there and finish the nitrous kit finally. So we're gonna hook that up, and I think there's some test and tunes coming up at Trails. So we should be testing the Dart on nitrous here real soon. So I guess we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.